What's going on, champ?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
How's the family? How's the kid? How's everything?
Oh man, I love being a dad, yo. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. I was a little like upset during fight week because I didn't want to speak to him and get that like soft thing going. So I was like, I went the whole week without speaking to him, and then when I got home, I felt so good.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thank
Has that made you? How's that made you as a fighter? Like after having receiving your child?
it. Yeah, I don't really know yet, but like it definitely makes you train harder and fight harder for sure. Like when you're in a fight, that's all you can really think about. Who you doing it for. So it definitely motivates you a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. You had a performance what like a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Um, what was your thoughts? I mean, you faced adversity. Talk to me, man. What's going on, coach? What's going on? How are you?
Sir, everything good?
It was like
Surgery okay?
Yeah, everything good. Got mouth surgery, but yeah,
All right. I'm glad that everything went turned out. So yeah, you were saying?
it was good. That was probably one of my favorite fights, to be honest, because it was a guy that you wasn't gonna really knock out. A somewhat power puncher and people's opinions, and I feel like it was a fight that tested me. My first 12 rounds. That was amazing. So yeah, I feel like it was good. It was good for me.
Um, Obviously, like people once they get off from the canvas, some people freeze up, some people get right to work, some people sit back and think of how they're gonna break it down. So, kind of like waiting for the bell to ring and just like waiting for the corner talk type of deal. How'd you perceive it?
So it's funny because like every time I watch my fight, like how I looked at it is I wasn't hurt when I got dropped. I was more so tired because I was supposed to do 10. We prepared for 10. We didn't go. We weren't prepared. We didn't prepare for 12. So I was more so tired. So when I got knocked down, I wasn't gonna really complain because I already knew the ref was counting. I knew it was kind of behind the head. So I'm like, you know what? All right. So in my mind, I'm like, now he got to come knock me out. Like now you got to come get it. So that's just my mindset. Like he dropped me, cool. Now you got to come stop me. See if you can stop me. And I loved it. I loved it. The fans are on their feet. I'm glad I gave the fans a good show. So
You spoke upon like dogging it out, and that's how you felt like you needed to dog it out at that moment. um Tell me, is it the crowd that gets you to do that to make you want to dog it out, or is just like the fighter in you that is like, because I know some people that like they'll get dropped and they'll get excited that they get dropped for some reason and they get amped up about it. Like how did you perceive that piece? Because you didn't say it after in the post press conference. I feel like I needed to dog it out after that.
yeah, it was more so just the fact that like when a person or people think a person's hurt, they expect him to like I'm not gonna say coward up, but like shell up, go on the back foot, to be mostly deep. That's not like me. Like me now, like now you gotta like come get it. It's just more so the fight in me. I did love the fact that the fans was on their feet and whatnot, and hearing their cheers, but it was much more so the fact proved to me that like I could dog it out in those type of situations. So I feel like I
I feel maturity,
yeah
and
he been about it, yo.
that's why I was yelling the whole time in the corner because he was winning easy just boxing, but to him, he said it felt like he got bored in the ring, and I'm trying to teach him nothing wrong with shutting people out. I mean, if they can't catch you, they can't catch you. You don't have to make yourself open for them to catch you to make it exciting for fans. So I didn't like that aspect of getting hit behind the head. Uh, but that was a first time experience for him to know that sometimes refs will stand there and watch you get hit by a fight. So I hope he grow from it. I just want him not to get bored. That's why I want him to have the good fights, like the Shakurs. Like then he won't get bored. He'll go in there and annihilate them and won't get bored. Having these easy fights is trying to keep him mature enough to keep his hands up. That's been a challenge because I don't want him going out brawling. But leave it up to him. That's what he likes. He likes feeling punches. I don't get it.
Mm, mm. Um. So obviously, like lots has happened. Right after, obviously, your name's been buzzing off of just potential fights that are gonna be happening, and we got to see Abdullah Mason's performance. We got to see Keyshawn Davis' performance. After that, definitely want to hear your opinion. But before that, um, Dad and you, what kind of next opponent step up type of a fight do you guys feel like you guys are looking for?
I want us to fight Keyshawn, big ass mouth. Keyshawn is soft. Mason don't got a chin, so it would serve us no purpose. We've been telling y'all from day one. Every time he get on that chin, he gonna go
I
down.
feel like it would just to shut the fans up.
Nah, Mason is he still got a chin, but I would like us to fight Keyshawn since he thinks he can jump over us and get to Tank, and we number two, or either Zepeda. Like I'm here for a reason, and he's getting bored. I want to see him fight. So that's who
So you want
And
you
that
want the top guys?
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, it's only right to fight these other guys. It's like hitting behind the head. Top guys is not going with flagrant behind the head, because they top for a reason. So the stuff we got to deal with the wrestlers and the people hitting behind the head and the headbutts, we went into that fight in the Tank, fighting Shakur, fighting the Keyshawn. So that's but they still going to do their thing. I think they line it as a pay to next year, we either way we get the title next year. We just don't know who we're gonna fight for the title. They brought up Frank Martin. Keyshawn is running. He's trying to fight Tank or go to 140. He don't want to fight us for the title. We'll just wait and see. It don't seem like Shakur is gonna fight for the title. So we'll wait to see who they get with. Probably Ed or possibly that guy who beat Keyshawn in the
Andy
amateur in the
Cruz.
Olympic. Andy Cruz. Those two, one of those two.
Come again. So the first one, I hear Edwin? What, Edwin de los Santos?
Yeah. I think that's who it should be because he's right under us. I don't think it should be number 12. I don't think it should be a Frank Martin or somebody. What about number 3? What about number 4? What about number 1? What around
And
that?
Edwin is 3. I think Andy's 4, so that would make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense to fight for the title somebody there, not a 12 or number 14. But I don't make those decisions. That's the WBA and Golden Boy.
Do you think that that's from a Renee to those names? What kind of a jump do you guys think that is?
It's not a jump. Renee is harder than all of them.
Yeah.
Renee is more durable than all of them. He hit hard. Shakur got 10 knockouts. Renee got more knockouts than Shakur.
Wait, Edwin cracking. Edwin de los Santos?
Edwin's cracking, but I don't think Edwin gonna have the chin that Renee had. Like
The
and I don't
durability.
behind the head and doing the dirty stuff Renee did. I believe Edwin will be a lot easier than Renee. But that's just talking until we get in the room with him.
True, true. Um, wow, that's awesome, man. And you guys are both Dominican. That's cool.
That'd be a beautiful fight. That'd be
That's cool. I know his trainer Cello. We could definitely get on the live one day. They're good people. They're good
yeah,
people.
yeah, they are. And I think
I like that fight.
I like
I
that
li-
for the
I like that push for that.
man. I've been pushing for all these fights, man. It's fighters. They don't want to take the fights. It ain't Golden Boys. The fighters canceled. Damn. Everybody I call out, we do them, and they say no, but they get online like, oh, no, you don't want to fight us. So that one will be the next one. The one that I'm pushing now, he's on that say no so far. The paper said no. Shakur said no. Keyshawn said no. All these people we approach.
So say you do get Edwin de los Santos, Floyd. What do you think you could do to Edwin that Shakur couldn't do?
Stop him for sure.
Stop him.
And that fight, it'd just be like fine things. Keep my hands up, stay smart. Jose Valenzuela could have did the same thing, but he got caught. So, Edwin got power, stay away from his power, and I feel like I can stop him. So
Wow.
like
So yep. Go ahead.
it'll be a way more exciting fight than his last fight. So
So in that fight, Edwin was the aggressor against Shakur. What do you think in your fight with Edwin? Would you be the aggressor, or do you feel like it'll be a chess match? or do you feel like he'll be still the aggressor? Like, how does that play out in your eyes?
I feel like it would be a chess match in the beginning because we would both be trying out like at least 2 to 3 rounds. Then I feel like it would become like a firefight. So I just feel like it would start off slow and pick up, as the rounds go.
That's a that's a that's a hell of a contender for me to hear that from you guys, and I like that. Last time we spoke, Senior, you told me you guys were going to be on this Jake Paul card tonight. What happened? What had happened to that? Why all of a sudden Luke got the fight, you guys didn't get the fight? How'd that happen? Because it's like,
Ashton got knocked.
yeah, Ashton got knocked out. Oh, so from there, that's what happened.
Huh? Yeah,
That's
Ashton
but
got out.
okay.
That's what happened, and they were scared to put another one of their guys up to play. So they went another route.
And Lucas didn't accept the fight.
Yeah.
We was trying to make the fight happen. He was actually supposed to be, if he wasn't on the Jake Paul card, he was going to be in the same position Renee was in. We was going to fight in Vegas. He didn't take the fight.
Yeah. He flat out ran.
Flat out ran.
Flat out. And was getting paid 6 figures. His biggest pay so far, but flat out ran. But it is.
But I'm sure probably because you think he's making more money in this fight?
Hell no. Now I think
Nah,
it's a safer fight for him. I believe he called Floyd out. Then once he started studying Floyd, he realized that's not a safe fight for him. So I think he wanna keep on with the momentum he had in Canada and making the money fighting drivers and stuff. So I don't blame him.
I mean, if he wins tonight, I feel like it would make him, like, if he gets a knockout win like he did with Ashton, I feel like it would boost him up there even more because he's coming off of a knockout, but everybody's saying it's lucky. So if he knocks this dude out, I feel like his name will get out there even more. So I feel like that's what they're trying to do, like build his name, then have a